When it comes to UFC, there's no denying that Conor McGregor is the greatest UFC fighter of all time. He's very inspirational, he's a great, he does things that no other UFC or MMA fighter has been done before. He brought he is my favorite UFC fighter of all time, and he is a great model, and I like him for that. What's that? What he has done? Um, Probably there was bad blood between Khabib and Conor McGregor, right? Like I've heard like Khabib slapped Conor as a friend, so maybe I don't think it's okay to do what he did here, but at least he had a reason. What? He smashed a phone of one of his fans or another guy? Um, I think the fan was disrespectful to Connor. I mean, he shouldn't react the way he's reacting, but I don't know what happened here, so I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. Oh, he sucker punched an old man. I can't defend him anymore.
Hi there, this is Ahmed Ali, and here I just want to talk about Conor McGregor. What happened to him, and how can we learn from his past mistakes so we do not repeat them and we live a better life as a result. And here I just want to share with you a short story, and this story about me watching UFC. You know, I'm a huge boxing fan. I watch all the good all day fighting matches, whether it's Sugar Ray Robinson or even Jack Johnson. I love this sport. It has a great history, and it's my favorite sport probably, and it is my favorite sport. But when it came to UFC, I did not care much about UFC. I thought it's just another sport. I had a friend back then. He always used to invite me to watch his fights with him and with his friend, but I just declined. But it wasn't until I watched Conor McGregor. I thought, oh my God, this guy is so much fun to watch. I mean, he's charismatic. He is one of the greatest UFC fighters of all time. His trash talk is to the next level. He is a great fighter. The way he talks to his opponent, the way he wins the war, even before it actually happens, is just so fascinating to me. Not only that, when I learned that he is a huge fan of the law of attraction or the secret, and I thought this guy is really, really into something big. I know that I'm a huge believer of the law of attraction, of course. So I started watching Conor McGregor. I got inspired by his success when he knocked out his opponent in 15 seconds, which was the fastest in the history of UFC, I believe. Now someone else broke his record. He's motivational. And right now I watch UFC. I watch all the matches. I watch the news, and I love it. But it wasn't until I got to know Conor McGregor closely. So, needless to say, millions of people probably are watching UFC all thanks to Conor McGregor, not just me. I mean, the highest views in any UFC fight, it was him versus Khabib, we all know. But things have changed. We saw what happened when after his fight with Floyd Mayweather, the first thing when he broke the bus and he injured few people and he traumatized one of the fighter, which was absolutely disgusting, and there is no defending for that. Or the way he talked to Habib when he offered him a whiskey, even though he knew he's a devoted Muslim and he doesn't drink. That wasn't acceptable, I thought. Or finally when he sucker punched an old man. That was it for me, and I thought, oh my god, what happened to this guy? I hope he gets better. And so many people have different theories to what happened. So many people say he got too rich, he doesn't care so much about his reputation around people, or maybe he is just being cocky, whatever, for whatever reason. I don't know. It really pains me to say this because, again, like, Conor McGregor is a huge inspiration for me, and I'm sure millions of people have been inspired all thanks to him. And I know at heart he is a great guy as well, because I just watched his podcast with Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins interviewed him, and I know he does charitable work without even talking about it or bragging about him. He does it secretly because he doesn't want to get any credit. He just want to make a difference. And I thought, oh my God, that's really, really good. But why is he doing? What did he do? Why did he sucker punch an old man, or why did he talk about Habib that way, or why did he smash one of his fans or a stranger? I don't know. I'm not defending his actions. I thought this is all disgusting and unacceptable. But here's the deal: we human beings, we make mistakes. Nobody's perfect. And again, I don't defend Connor's actions. What he did to that when he sucker punched an old man is unacceptable. Just like Habib said, even if the old man punched him 20 times, he cannot punch him back, because you have to show respect to your elders, right? Anyway, so much we do things in life, we don't even think about the consequences. We don't think about what's going to happen to us. Let's talk, for example, about health. If someone eats junk food for every day, maybe for the first time, the first meal, the second meal, nothing is going to happen to him. But just like Jim Rohn said, when you eat one junk food one day, nothing is going to happen to you. But 10 years in the future, it's going to be really bad for you. Same thing when you don't invest or you save money. You buy all the not you personally, but someone buys all the expensive equipments, all the expensive things, and never saved or invested his money. Things are going to turn very bad to you down the road. For example, if you eat unhealthy food every day, you don't care about your health, probably you'll live less, or you won't live as long. And not only that, you won't have the energy. Disease will attack you, and God forbid, maybe get cancer, or someone dies in a bad way. What I want to say here, so many times we do things, we don't consider the consequences in our lives. And it's the same thing with Conor McGregor. When he sucker punched this old man, when he broke the bus, when he smashed the phone, this is gonna haunt him for the rest of his life, probably. These mistakes he's been done. He already paid millions of dollars fines for what he did. But not only that, his reputation now is down the line. When I see YouTube comments, everyone says, "Oh, what happened to the old Conor McGregor?" Or "He's a bad guy." Even Irish people do not like him. They took his photo and took it to the bathroom, and someone peed on it, I think, was it, or whatever. Like, he's not as popular as he did, and it's really sad again because he is a great for the sport. People liked him for what he did. He is a main source for a main source of motivation and inspiration for so many people, me included. But when he did all these things, when he does something and he doesn't think about the consequences, for example, when he sucker punched an old man, first of all, there was a hidden camera. Maybe he didn't know about it or he didn't think about it, but like, he didn't consider this option. But I mean, it's very hard not to think about this because we know there are cameras all everywhere. He should have been more careful. But maybe at that time, he was angry at something, or even when he smashed the phone of one of his fans, he did not think about what's going to happen to me if I did that. What's going to happen to my reputation if I do that? how much money I'm gonna pay if I do that. And as a result, he does something he's gonna regret later on in his life. He didn't think about it, and this is a big problem when we don't think about the consequences of our action. Excuse me. Even at, especially for at younger age, when you're young in your 20s or in your early 30s, maybe you don't think about caring about your health, about investing money. These things are going to haunt us, and these things are going to be bad for us in our lives. And that doesn't mean there is no second chance. I mean, Connor is still young. He's 32, 33 right now. He's at the prime of his career. Like he is at the very best time to be a UFC fighter. He still have a chance to become even better than who he was in the past. But this is up to him. But one thing I know for sure, if he doesn't change, his popularity is going to sink even worse. And who knows, maybe one day he will go to jail and he will surround himself with the bad people, and really bad things are going to happen to him. So this is my main point. When you do something, when you have friends or you have people you are around with, think about, are these people are going to help you in your life, or years down the line are going to be bad for you? Do they empower you or not? uh, what is the cost for your action 5, 10, 20 years in the future before you do anything else? Think about the consequences. You don't want to end up in a bad position. That is my point about Conor McGregor. And again, I do not defend what he did. I think most of what he did, when he talked to Habib, when he smashed the phone, when he sucker punched an old man, when he broke the bus, are unacceptable. But these things are bad for him, and they happened because he did not think about it. He did not think about the consequences down the road. So next time when you want to do something, or you decide you want to do something, just think, what is going to happen in the future, how is this going to affect your life, and so on. Thank you so much for watching this, and please, if you haven't done already, just give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll talk to you later. Thank you so much. Bye.